Plug.
I got, hey, in my opinion, I got the best 6'6" two-way slash playmaker. That's kind of what I call this build because it is a two-way. It got a decent playmaking and it can slash good. So, but the main thing about my builds is I make my builds based off Capbreakers. So you gonna see everybody's 6'6". I don't know how they made theirs with Capbreakers, but I feel like I got the best build you can make with Capbreakers. So if you grind the game, you're gonna like this build. So it is a 6'6". I will say for my play style, I did want to make this build differently because I don't like long wingspan players from like when I'm shooting fades, but it still can shoot good though. Like in the clips, you still can fade. But I know it'll be better if I went 6'6" wingspan, but this one has a 6'10" wingspan. So 6'6", 194 weight, 6'10" wingspan, and this is the body types it gets: tone, buff, stocky. I don't know about y'all, but I unlocked workout warrior, so I got that now. So drive dunk. You gonna see what I'm talking about with the Capbreakers. Driver dunk, it is an 87. Go with an 87. Then 3-pointer, it is an 83-3. We got an 83-3 ball, so we get limitless on bronze. And then mid-range is a 90. So we got 90 mid-range, 83. We gonna cap break. With this build I want shoot and build specialization. So I'm gonna use my two cap breakers on mid range, and we gonna have a 92 mid range so that I can get. Did I go with 90? Oh no, it was 90, wasn't it? So I think I went. Yeah, I'm gonna get shitty shooter on gold and dead out on gold once I finish 92. Then I think I'm still. I know. So he's gonna get 92 mirrors. So we're not gonna get set shot specialist on Hall of Fame, but we can max plus 2 that to legend. So that doesn't really do nothing. We can just max plus 2 it. So playmaking, we gonna go 71 because that's a good pass actually for this year. But like I said, if you want to notice your build, you're not liking the passing, you can obviously use a Capbreaker and it's gonna make a major difference in your build because of the Capbreakers this year. You can +3, +5 on certain attributes. I'm gonna show y'all though. So we get a 90 perimeter. Oh, too much. And we get a 60 steal. I know y'all probably looking at that. We only get bronze interceptor, but like I said, the Capbreakers made this build the way it is. It basically, this build is you should only make this if you have Capbreakers. That's how I see it. Like, we got 5. Really, all you need is like 5. You can transform this build how you want. Like, still, you gonna see what I'm talking about. But we get a 75 block and a 68 interior defense. Put that down. And then physicals, we gonna get an 80 agility, a 55 strength, and a 75 vert. Well, we can't get it right now. I gotta drop something down. Hold on. Well, I put something to that can be dropped. That's good. Drop that down. All right, now we should be able to get it. All right, so I get a 75 vert. So excuse me, buddy. But as you look at this build, just look at every category. When I make my builds, I overlook every category to make sure I like what I'm seeing. So look, driving dunk wise, this year, silver posterizers, just having max plus 1s and 2s, you can really just change any badge. Like, finishing wise, all I look at is posterizer. That's the main badge. So I can just max plus 2 it, max plus 1 it. Or if you want to cap break, it's a 93 driving dunk, you can. But I don't know. I'm not sure on that. I gotta look at it. I gotta look at the when we look at the attribute screen. But 87 driving dunk, all you need is an 89 and a 78 vert to get all the contact dunks. Like at bare minimum. Like, if you want contact dunks, you can get the pro 1 foot and the pro 2 foot with 89 drive dunk and a 78 vert. That's basically what I'm saying. And then shooting wise, we get gold sets out specialists where we can max plus 2 that and get it on legend, and we can max plus 1 limitless range with build specialization. If you choose shooting one, I feel like sets out specialists and shifty shooter, 2 important patches too. So you could do that still. Limitless, it really depends on how you play. If you play on a tool score, you just like to fade a lot. That's what you probably gonna use, shifty shooter. And then pass accuracy. If you want to upgrade this to 76, you'll be able to do that with 2 Capbreakers, I'm pretty sure. Ball handle, you can drop ball handle if you want 85, but I wanted handles for days, so you get that at a 90. So I went with that. If you want to go higher, you can. This build that potentially can get 93 ball handle, so you can get gold ankle assassin, speedball 86, and we gonna max plus 2 to get light launch on legend. And then for interior, I get blocks on this build. Like, obviously it's 2K26, you get dunked on a lot, but I feel like I hold my own in the paint when I'm going against somebody. Like, I can potentially get blocks on this build. 90 perimeter, we gonna get this to a 92 with Capbreakers. You're gonna see it. We get that. Still, same thing. This gonna go up with Capbreakers. We're gonna have silver. I got silver badges. I got silver interceptor, silver glove on my build, and then we get paint patroller. But this why, like I said, this why I upgrade my block like this, so I can get paint patroller. So, cause you know, this year tier 2 badges, like, there's no good tier 2 badges for real. Like, for 6As, yeah, they get light launch for tier 2. That's good. But the main tier 2 badge you can use is a movement enforcer, high flying denier, and paint patroller. So we get these 2 badges are gonna be tier 2. So I put those for my max plus 2 and max plus 1. And like, I see a little difference, but like I said, this year you get dunked on, bro. Like, you don't really get contact in the paint for. You can't take nobody out the animation. Rebounding wise, if you do want to get high rebounder, you can make it like this. This is a good template for a 6'6" because of the Capbreakers. Let me just go ahead and show y'all, bro. Physicals, 86 speed, 80 agility, 55 strength. This can go up to, you gonna see. But I'm gonna just get right to it. 75 vert. You see that? So let me go ahead and make the build. The name come out as a 2-way, I think, 2-way mid-range high flyer. Not that bad. And our weaknesses are rarely disrupts the ball with any purpose and can't pass, stagnates ball movement. So let me show y'all what I was talking about. This is the main point of this build. It's the best 6'6" template you're gonna see because of the Capbreakers. So look at this. It's to look at driving dunk. Look at what we is to get. +3, that's 90. +2, 94. Oh, I did that wrong. 92. +2, 94. +2, 96. You can get a 98 driving dunk. Make sure I'm gonna do it on the, I gotta do it on the calculator to make sure. That's why I said you can get a 98 driving dunk. If you grind the game, this is the best build for Capbreakers because of the potential that you can get. Yes, you get a 98 driving dunk if you put when you put those Capbreakers on this build if you want to. So if you're gonna be a crazy slash, this can be a pure slash. You can use it. If you want, only thing is we only got shooting. Like we don't really get Capbreakers for that, but you can shoot on this game with this. But if you want to shoot, that's why I said for my play style, I would probably want to go 92 3-pointer so I can get so I can get more gold shooting badges like limitless and stuff like that. Ball handle, you can put it to 93 like I said, but you don't really get no leeway. You don't really get no +3 until you go to the pass accuracy. So if you want to put a 76 pass accuracy, which is kind of crazy that you will have to use 3 Capbreakers for that, but you potentially, they said we can get 28 Capbreakers in this game, so we should have enough for that down the line. But you have to use 3 Capbreakers because no, you would have to use 2. I'm tripping. That's 5. Yeah, that's 76. I'm tripping. So if you want 76 pass accuracy, you can use 2 Capbreakers. You can get that. So the finishing, look, if you make any 6'6", bro, I have made another one when I made my arm shorter. You do not get +2. Like in a 90 category, it's very rare for you to get +2 on that. So you can put 1 Capbreaker on your build and you get a 92 perimeter. So now you get gold challenger, gold on ball minutes, and I think some other badges. I'm gonna show y'all my build with how I put my Capbreakers and the badge I get. Still 7 + 6, that's 13. That's 73. Now you get silver glove and silver interceptor. And if you want to go at 86, you can. You can get, how much you need to use? That's 13 + 5, 18 + 4, that's 22. So that's 82. And you put 1. So you have to use all 5 to get gold interceptor, I'm pretty sure, yo. So then if you want to put rebounding on, you can, like I said, but I don't really care about that. And then agility wise, I think for 83 agility, I need to slow down. With 83 agility, you can get Jalen Suggs motion style. So if you want that, you can do that. Strength, you can max out your strength on this build. 55 strength. You put 55. That basically max it out. All 3 of those Capbreakers get this to a 73. I'm pretty sure, cause yeah, 10, 18, yeah, that's 73. So you can get move enforcer, brick wall, all those badges with that. Vertical, all you gotta do is put 1 Capbreaker. You already got your vertical maxed out. But if you wanna get it up your vertical super high, you want to get gold posterizer, you can do that. All you need to use is 2 Capbreakers. 2 Capbreakers. Gosh, I cannot talk right now. I did just wake up. You can use 2 Capbreakers and you can get 81 vertical. Let me switch builds because I have this build already upgraded. That's the whole point of me waiting to drop this build. I wanted to make sure I had the Capbreakers and actually upgrade the build before I dropped it. And let me know if y'all want to update the fit video. But look, these are the Capbreakers I went with. I went +3 on driving dunk, 90. This is my build specialization. Capbreaker, I went 91 so I can get that gold shifty shooter. And then I got a 78 vert so I get all the contact dunks, or all the pro contact dunks. And then you see I got 92 so I can get them gold badges on defense. And I got silver glove and interceptor with 73. But it just, this build, like I said, it has the best like template wise. Like you get the best template with this build because of the Capbreakers. But the badges I got on this build, you see I got gold challenger, gold on ball minis, and gold pick dodger, all the way to 92 perimeter defense. I do got silver glove. I mean, I did that. I made a mistake on saying that. I get silver interceptor, but only get bronze glove, but we don't really need that. So I get, what else? Let me show you the max +2 screen. This is how I did my setup. Like I was saying, the tier 2 badges you get, like tier 2 badges, you don't really get no good ones. Like they not as effective for a reason. That's why they tier 2. But once I get the crew, max 1s and 2s, I think I'm gonna use set shot specialist. Well, I'm gonna use set shot specialist for my build specialization, but this probably gonna be used for I think limitless and I don't know, limitless and some on defense. But this build get a lot of badges. And then once I get strength, I might, yeah, my tier 2 badge I'm gonna use and move on force once I get that. But I didn't even realize that I can really get 98 driving dunk. Like, that's crazy. I got 98 driving dunk. Make some upgrade my defense. I can get a 98 driving dunk. You can get a 92. That's 94. Then plus 3. That's 90. That's 97. You can get a 97 perimeter. And you can get crazy. You can upgrade your your ball handle to a 93. Like, that's crazy stats. Like, I could really have a 99, a 98 driving dunk, and a 97 perimeter, and then I can have an 86 steal. I can have a 90 agility on the 6'6". I can have a high vertical, and I still get good shooting. Yeah, this build is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Then you still can put, that's 11, 13, 68 plus 13 is 81. You get an 88 interior. But let me just know what y'all think about this build. Don't look at it like it's still a good build as itself, but just the Capbreakers I got. Let me know what y'all think about this build, even though it is like the 3rd week of 2K. But just look at this build. When y'all get them Capbreakers, y'all go make this build though. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and show love to this video. And I'm out.